You're watching TVC Breakfast. Nigeria comes second behind India globally in having the highest number of open defecation, and it ranks first in Africa.
Efforts geared towards ending open defecation by the year 2025 are in progress, but a lot more needs to be done. TVC's Kemi Balogun reports that this was part of concerns raised during the water sector media workshop held in Abuja.
Nigeria is at the top of the ladder of countries with the highest number of open defecation. The 2018 National Outcome Routine Mapping Report has it that 47 million Nigerians defecate in the open, while the country loses 455 billion naira annually due to poor sanitation. A national roadmap towards ending open defecation by the year 2025 was developed and launched in 2016, but very little progress has been achieved since then. The Minister of Water Resources, Suleiman Adamu, highlights some of these challenges.
Progress has been achieved in the implementation of the roadmap, with only 10 local government areas across the country so far certified as open defecation free, according to the National ODF protocol. We are, however, determined to scale up the ODF campaign within the next few weeks. I therefore seek for your strong partnership in this important endeavor.
The strides made by the government on ensuring that there is an improved national access to potable water supply for water, sanitation, hygiene and irrigation hopes to lessen this burden.
Water and sanitation are closely linked to their very core, and together they constitute one of the top drivers of the nation's development. And because of the close link between water and sanitation, they have an impact on the human health through downstream pollution in particular, and are presently a focus of the sustainable development goals, especially in countries which lack access to water, to clean water and proper sanitation. A typical illustration of this is Nigeria.
Essentially, there is a strong drive to significantly improve the national access to potable water supply, with the objective of achieving 100% access by the year 2030, when the population of Nigeria is estimated to grow to about 257 million, as encapsulated in the Sustainable Development Goals target.
Interventions by UNICEF, the European Union, UK and the Nigerian government on practical steps for water, sanitation and hygiene in communities can go a long way towards ending Nigeria's open defecation problem by the year 2025. Kemi Balogun, TVC News, Abuja.
All right, joining me now is an environment and sanitation strategist, Ido Salau. Ido, good morning. It's good to have you join me right now.
Good morning.
Now,
nice
when we talk about open defecation and Nigeria ranking the second in the world after India and the first on the African continent, just how bad or how critical is this situation?
It's bad. Let's say the reality is bad. But year in, year out, government have been conducting research, studied. I participated in one study, but the latest study is what we should talk about. The one I did was in 2005 for the World Bank, as the only Nigerian on the consultants level.
Yeah, but what is the outcome of all of these studies? The rankings are
yes,
there where everyone knows, okay, these are the rankings and so on. So everyone knows which country is at what, but what are the solutions and what is government doing about all?
Let's first look at the impact of open defecation and what is even defecation.
All right.
Defecation is simply the emptying of the bowel in an open space. That is human excreta in an open space. So what's the effect? If you look at Lagos in particular, if there is no infrastructure, sanitary infrastructure facility to take care of this, then people will have to make a means, because it's inexplicable. You cannot escape it. You have to defecate. And if you want to do that, and there's no facility there, because you can't hold it, that's nature. So the question is, what awareness has been put in place for people to know the effect or implication of open defecation? So what are the effects? It has health implication, environment implication, and economic implications. And what do I mean by that? Look at the narrative in Lagos right now of recent. where we have over 6,000 trailers coming into Lagos every day. Each has about 3 assistants, the driver with 2 assistants. That's about 18,000 people on a trailer where they don't have a house, they don't lodge in a hotel. Where do they defecate? In the open.
That's a big question.
Yes.
Those guys don't really...
So what are the effects of this? If they defecate in the open, that means they convert the green environment into brown. What I mean by green environment, where we have the greening already, then you now defecate. What the defecation will cause, after biodegrading, you have toxins and bacteria coming in. And look at the terrain of Lagos with high water table. So it's not going to be easy. So all our underwater is polluted.
In all of this, that government has not really taken steps to mitigate the issue of open defecation. Now, the year 2025 set as the year to end open defecation. How realistic is that target?
My brother, it is not visible. We need to call a spade a spade. If you want to stop open defecation, you must provide enough water.
All right.
When you have enough, where are our public works? Are they still working?
So the solutions will be enough water, public toilets?
Public toilet. Now.
And awareness.
And awareness. You see, in that report I said we did in 2005, we have to advise the Lagos State government that 78% of Lagos households lack proper sanitary facilities. Out of that 78%, 54% of Lagos households use the poor flush. And 28% use the pit latrine. Now, with these statistics, Lagos will be able to plan. We have a 10-year strategic planning.
All right. So building plans, it has to also be infused into building plans and all of that.
Yes, the first one is...
We have to end it here now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.